This video was brought to you by stntrading.eu. They enhance your trading experience by offering extremely fast automated trading services for both TF2 and CSGO. Check them out in the description below. Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I want to talk to you guys about the changes I would like to make to TF2 if I got given the chance, or even what I would like to see Valve do this year with the game if they make more updates for it this year, which I hope they do. But yeah, these are like only my personal changes or stuff I would add, but I would love to know in the comments what changes or additions you would like to see in TF2, and we can have a nice little discussion about it in the comments. So without further ado, let's get into it. So, since I do trading a bunch and I constantly have a ton of items in the first few pages of my backpack that aren't supposed to be there, I would love to see Valve finally add multiple item moving. That would just make everything so much easier and simpler to move everything around your backpack, and making sorting it much less of a ball ache every time. And that would just make sorting backpacks much easier. People would enjoy doing it more. It would allow people more freedom to constantly be changing their backpacks instead of just, you know, sitting there with the same thing and not wanting to change it because it's going to take too long. I'd also like to see Valve do something with MVM. It's been absolutely ages since Two Cities came out, and I haven't seen anything else done with it since. People who play MVM a lot are getting bored of playing the same mission over and over again, trying to get Australians and stuff. So, if Valve really wanted to make more money, imagine how many tickets they would sell by making a new tour with some new items as loot or something. I'm not sure what type of items the loot would be. A lot of people want to see like diamond weapons, platinum weapons, silver weapons, stuff like that, which might in a way be quite cool, but I'm not too sure. Like, it would definitely be something you'd have to see before you actually want to, or make an opinion on it, and something like that. But if that happened and more missions were in MVM, a lot more people would start playing it and spending money on the game to get tickets and stuff. I'd also love to see some form of communication between the people working on the game and the community. Instead of rare posts on the website, I think it would be interesting to have the people working on the game posting on forums, etc., with updates as to what's being worked on, and to kind of show us what is going on for the development side of the game and how close updates are to being finished, and maybe even give us a better idea as to when updates are going to be dropping, how they're going to be handling updates and stuff like that, and what they are planning on working on, and getting opinions from the community and the people who actually do play the game, instead of just like, you know, making cosmetic updates and be like, hey, this is what we worked on for all this time, and it's all community made anyway. So, you know, I think that would be cool to get some communication going, and people have been asking for it for such a long time. I'm a bit confused as to why it's not already been done. Obviously, a massive thing that other people would like to see is new weapons and more balance changes to a lot of the weapons already in the game. New weapons in the game would be awesome to see because it brings a new dimension to the game and a whole bunch of things to try out and play around with. And balance changes would mean a huge change to a bunch of the weapons that are OP right now and just infuriating to play against, which would make the TF2 community happier. More people might play competitive now that there aren't so many broken weapons, and most of the weapons will be fair and balanced anyway, so people might be trying out different loadouts and trying to figure out different fun things you could do in the game, and that would just be awesome. One of the final things I would like to see brought into TF2 this year would be more frequent contracts. I don't want to have to wait until Halloween every year before more contracts are added into the game that I can play, and I will only really be getting a Halloween crate that I'll have to pay to open, but I would like to see contracts become much more regular with cool items that you can get from them. Even if it's just a hat or something smaller. In fact, contracts would actually be a really cool way to distribute the new weapons if they ever added any. So people who put the time and effort into doing them all have a chance of being rewarded one of the brand new weapons, which means that not that many people might actually get them. Obviously, you can still do the crafting of the weapons, but some people might enjoy, you know, getting them from contracts and stuff like that. And I think that would just be really, really interesting and a really awesome way to go about doing it. So you can kind of just pair the update with the new weapons in, with contracts, and boom, you're done. Obviously, a lot of people are going to be wanting changes to casual mode, they're going to want quick playback, and they're also going to want some changes to competitive matchmaking. I myself think casual right now is at a pretty good state. There's been a lot of good changes that have been made to it. They just need to work on getting more people into lobbies that have been restarted a few more times. Like, as soon as you get into a few more games from the final screen, there's not really more people joining. But that's the only thing I can see that really needs fixing. Competitive matchmaking will kind of go with the new weapons and the balance changes if they ever happen, because that would just make it like more enjoyable to play. And maybe they could just remove the paywall in front of competitive matchmaking, like 10 quid or something like that, or 7 or whatever it was to get into competitive matchmaking. Seems a bit too much. Yeah, like, I don't know. Anyway, I am very happy with how TF2 is right now, but I think these changes will just make the game better. So, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you did enjoy. Leave your comments down below what you want to see changed, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another video. Goodbye.